Welcome to Donchian Channel Forex Trading. Hi, this is Michael. We've changed the format of the daily review a bit. In Section 1, we'll discuss today's results. In Section 2, we'll present some of the background for our analysis. Before we get started, please take a moment to review our disclaimer. Please also remember that we don't recommend to buy or sell any financial instruments. Today is Tuesday, November 4th, 2014. It's now 3:47 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The U.S. equity markets closed mixed again. The Dow was up, but the others were down. The S&P closed down slightly with a Doji. Resistance at 2012 is still holding. A firm close above 2012 would be very bullish. The next target is 2034, and this is the fib 78.6% extension level. Support remains at 1900. The NASDAQ 100 futures closed down. Price is above resistance at 4113, and it's consolidating. The next target is 4242, and this is the 78.6% extension level. Support is at 3691. The US dollar closed down. Price is hovering around 23.14, which is resistance. Support is at 22.45 as seen by the green oval. Here's the ADX analysis chart for Tuesday, November 4th. Please compare this with the results of your analysis. From the ADX analysis and our strength calculator, we have the following currency strengths. There are two strong currencies and one weak currency. The qualified pairs are the Aussie dollar yen and the Swiss franc yen. Here's our trade summary chart for November. We've yet to place any orders in November. Let's now look at some price charts. We'll first look at our two qualified pairs. The first is the Aussie dollar yen. Price is broken out of the top of this 55-day Donchian channel. This would be a bullish trade, but I would prefer to see it consolidating for a few days before we would place an order. And here's the Swiss franc. We see a similar movement because of the weakness of the yen. Price is broken through the top of the 55-day Donchian channel, and this would be a bullish trade. But as with the Aussie dollar yen, we would like to see a few days of consolidation prior to placing a trade. The recent strength of the US dollar over the last couple weeks doesn't seem to be moving the Forex pairs very much. Here's the Aussie US dollar. Price is moving in a sideways channel. And here's the Euro US dollar. Again, we're seeing sideways movement. The pound US dollar also gives us the same sideways movement. The New Zealand US dollar is also showing a similar movement. The US Canadian dollar is showing some bullish trend, but I'm wondering if that's more to the weakness of the Canadian dollar or the strength of the US dollar. The US dollar Swiss franc is going sideways. And the last US dollar pair is the US dollar yen. We see a big movement, but this is primarily due to the weakness of the yen. Thank you for watching my daily Forex trend review. If you'd like further details about our analysis in Section 1, please continue listening to Section 2, which follows. For more detail on the trading strategy, please go to DonchianTrader.com. There you can request a free trading guide. My podcasts are on iTunes. Recently posted is Treat Your Trading Like a Business, Trading Psychology. Please check them out and subscribe. The iTunes link is listed at the bottom of this page. Please continue listening for Section 2. In Section 2, we'll go into a little bit more detail behind our analysis. We'll be talking about 1. The time of day to do the daily review. 2. Review of the two indexes. 3. Background on the ADX indicator. 4. Determining the strength of the 8 currencies. And 5. Selecting the potential pairs to trade. The Forex trading week begins at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday and ends at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday. So during the week, the Forex trading day ends at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We wait until after 5 p.m. to do our daily review. This is because the daily bar has closed on the price chart and the indicators are all up to date. The first things we'll look at in the daily review are two indexes. The first is on the S&P 500. We'll use the E-mini S&P 500 index futures. Here's the price chart. The S&P 500 is usually a good indicator of where all of the other markets are going. The second index we'll monitor is for the strength of the US dollar. We use the PowerShares US dollar index to do this. This is important because the dollar's strength can give us an indication of which direction the US dollar Forex pairs will move. The first step every day in reviewing the Forex market is to analyze the ADX indicator for each of the 28 Forex pairs that we monitor. The ADX indicator can be red or green. If the ADX is red, it means there isn't a trend, so we'll put a 0. If the ADX is green and the price is increasing, we'll put a +1. If the ADX is green and the price is decreasing, we'll put a -1. What we do is we take the results from the ADX analysis and we plug it into our strength analyzer. This strength analyzer will give us the strength for each of the 8 currencies. From the strength analyzer, we put the results in this table. Today on Sunday, we had 1 strong currency and 1 weak currency. We're only going to use strong currencies between +3 and +7 and weak currencies between -3 and -7. Our objective is to match the strongest currencies with the weakest currencies so that we can find the highest probability Forex pairs to trade. Today we had 1 potential pair to trade, and this is the Aussie US dollar. And this would be going long or buying the Forex pair. I hope this helps you to get a better understanding of what we were doing in section 1.